Drink a little drink out of half a
I should be
coconut
right
now. That were well fought for, and a big return after being sort of dispatched quite handily. His singular body and try and drive that in towards, well, something internal. But as Upor is the next to suffer, it's Lems that gets picked up, fights through the fire and the flames. They slink their way in towards Solarium on the swing round. A shotgun more than ready to pop and load, but it's Feno that finds Sarks in the meantime. Groovy gets one back. They're in. They're just trying to make something happen here. The spray is scrappy, but it's Martos to commend. That leaves.
They're throwing C4s at him. They understand the play that Rebels are going to go for, but Rebels have dealt with it really well. However, a missed smoke has just left enough of a gap here for Grubby just to prep that kill. And a second for Grubby on Solar.
Look at the positions they've taken there. They've got themselves on contact. As soon as he goes in for one fight, he'll meet the other one. And you can see he's aware of that fact, but how do you operate around it? Unfortunately, not that well. Yoga built on the back of Groovy.
Seen a gap. Oh,
yes.
should be a Devils.
Oh, well, in the meantime, Groovy gets 1 and 2. Groovy.
Impact out.
Oh, you can see the wings. The man is an angel.
Are not successful with the lurks. You kind of lose the round for your team off the back of it. That's what it looks like from this point. I think it's just the case of Geekay didn't have any traps, so there's not really know where he wants to go, and he's trying to air jab his way to safety, but there he is again, Grubson for another one. Yoga able to find another, and it's a 1v4, and that's a no chance at all. That's a quad for him.
Side of it.
I mean, they're all in, but you can't really do much unless you have solar control, and well, Geekay are not going to give that up too easily in there. Geekay just slaughtering Rebels players as they come. Marto will get an engagement against Sarks downstairs. Sarks tries to C4, but Marto's quick enough on the pistol. But still for Rebels, without this solar take, they cannot safely walk in and try and go for a plant. This is the issue.
I think, yeah, I mean, they tried to sort of just drive in, right? But it's almost like it was an open door, and you have to kind of ask questions about it. Yoga takes the head off of Feno. Just slips into the cupboard in the box, but with 15 seconds, and they're still trying to take the top to get the kit back. And where can they really go? They're hoping for an engagement. The engagement comes, they're not quite ready for it. There's the swing onto the window.
Stairs and taking control of that part of the map. Without that Monty.
Let's see if they can try and just the body on the back end. It's a very aggressive position Grubby's taken there, and actually Upor that's able to pull off Lems. We heard the Candela popping in the same time, so he might have just swung in a bit too early or caught him out mid-utility drive in the hope of the blind swing, but it leaves us, once again, 3 versus 3. For the first time, they seem to have eyes on the site. They seem to have some decent awareness. There's a steady back and forth. Grubby almost takes one, but it's Asta that gets asked. Rebels are doing a good job to make sure they stay above, and finally they've killed the man that's caused so much problems, leaves just Upor alone. It was a well-played flash that sort of forced him into that position. He slipped his way on by a post-plant. But at this point, how do you get your way back in? No health. Not a lot of time. I mean, they could finish him with the spare Twitch drone if they really wanted to, but, well, the F2 works just as well. This is that sort of short, snappy, blind play amongst the smokes. You look at all the smokes, you look at this lineup with the 2 shields, and you think you know exactly what's going to happen, but takes the risk, pulses through, Upor gets 1. There's still blinds, and Marto gets a lucky fadeaway on towards 1, and make that 2 either side. He's on 3 for the round. That could have been absolutely...
You can just take your time, squeeze the life out of this round. Yes, maybe the rush wasn't entirely successful. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Here on towards the door, he just shoots a bit too high, they don't know. Marto's crept his way in, but do they know about the player lying down? Upor gets 1, but it's traded out elsewhere. He's taking the risk. The finger can't quite finish them off, but Upor sure can. Geekay, hold on.
Means that Rebels will have to do a little bit of problem solving. Okay, how do we deal with the guy in towards fireplace? Well, been able to deal with a pulse just lurking on blue stairs, of course, with that cardiac scanner.
Flash out!
See, Ask just got tunnel visioned. He's not aware that somebody's going to be pushing below on that sledge, and Meno able to pick up the kill. And almost I thought was going to have Sarks dead to rights, but somehow Sarks just slips away, and he's still a bit of a menace here as he's walked up the blue stairs. He's actually getting linked to the old run around there.
Well, Lems is able to find Yoga, keeps things flat. It's taken a lot of damage in the meantime, but think about what's been removed from the approach, right? No hard breach. They still got the softs, but none of the range. Groovy's got himself 2 for the round as well. Ooh, and a shotgun just gets the main bite out of 1. The second is almost found 2. Linko. It's gonna slip away. The 3 versus 1. Has time. There's not much else. They know fully where he is. And Groovy wants another for his tally. That has been a...
On Geekay, you know, we know there's the solos, lurks that come in. There's outside the Denari ban.
Exactly. I find
we
it
saw
very
just how
interesting.
good it was yesterday.
So remove Azami.
He's sort of preemptively throwing the C4 in the hope the shield just drives his way back in. He's taking attempt. Yoga gets caught from the run out of Marto. Wow. This is everything you kind of wanted from Rebels, right? Don't let them get comfortable. Find them take in the plant, and you trust that Upo has to hold above. Or, oh, well, he doesn't. Feno bites back, and just perfect sort of retake of ground here by Rebels.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed. Fight the player top flyer. Don't let him play that breach. Now it means that, well, Geekay have to go above, and they've tried to do so. They've lost Sarks in the meantime, but Ask able to get the trade, and there's a 2v3. All by himself, though. Linko upstairs, and probably able to take him down. But look at the time. 15 seconds. Need to make a move.
Yeah, a great reposition here from Asta as well. They're just going to try and drop the hatch to the easy pickup from 1. He can't just drop that because he can't take the fight, so he gets the down, and now he's just got to try and hold on towards the plant. Is Asta close enough? Oh, no. They should be able to get this cemented. He tucks around the corner, but can he get himself up and ready for the fight in time? He can't. Oh, that was very close. But that will be a second round.
They've let it go begging. Dupor should have had him dead the right spot. He gets out of there and the jump out, but it's a nomad. 2 of them jumped out.
Stand by to
okay. You sort of get why, but he was so ready for it. You know, jumped out, hit the air jab, tried to bait on the swing. If they could get the kill on this further outside their own sight, but he's about to find some pressure. Flat, they look away at the worst possible time. Oh, there's the cross, but such delicate margins once again. Less than 40 seconds. Upor is still proposed aggressively on this window. Are they going to see if they can try and take this as the slip fight? He doesn't expect it. That's 3 for Upor this round. That leaves the Lems alone. They've slipped on by. They'll get this plant secured. And at this point, they just hold back, hold off. There's nowhere they specifically need to be. He's found a rotate, but it's found by Upor for a 4K, and that is Geekay. 4 rounds.
Take their time. What they want to go for. Plenty of util, and never mind. Util's gone. Lems just one tap Upor. No, that little play here from Grubby trying to walk in through mud. It's going to be called out and spotted. Oh, one there. Yeah, there you go. Feno. Able to pick up 1.
loading new mag.
Will 1 sort of be the split through? Obviously, they've lost out a lot of their utility drive here. None of those Rotero drones, none of the Capitao, and, well, none of anybody else. Most people are dead. Yoga does suddenly get a bit of a surprise strike, so I was about to say the 4 versus 1 means that they should have a decent read on the method of approach and anything that's offering them support. They're back behind the bar, but they just have to play this together. They cannot give an option. Asta, who was able to clutch out a big round before. Marto, who's been the top player for the team, and it keeps going. As does Rebels. 1 more.
So yeah, good start. Certainly from Rebels on that round.
Here, waiting for somebody to just drift their way around. It's a Deimos, so his position will get called out. He's obviously concerned, but Feno gets asked in the meantime, and Asta gets himself a bit close to the Deimos. He's still trying to hunt down, put the pressure on. The pings are just buying himself a bit of safety. He's sort of running a little bit rampant. Scrooby gets Feno. The Deimos slips his way around. What is he expecting? Something is the feeling on the winds for Sark. So instead, he peels himself round. He's not going to get the track onto Asta. Yoga, in the meantime, gets 1 more, so Asta needs to activate sooner rather. I mean, he's pulling time here, Demo, but can he pull to safety?
No, Sarks I mean, Stark just knew. He knew somebody was creeping around beside him inside a bar. And like you said, time. I mean, it was burned there for Asta at least a good 45 seconds as they just needed to wait to try and pick up the kills. But, oh no. Lambs is gone, and now it's a 1v4. Linko has to deal with, and there's still 30 seconds remaining. Geekay initiating the plant, and this should be all she wrote. And Rebels versus Geekay, and it will be the case. Geekay success.
That's another 3 points for Geekay, further solidifying their playoff position. Nothing is locked in just yet, but that is certainly gonna help. We welcome in the man who said he'd see us tomorrow when we spoke to him yesterday. Grubby, congratulations. Welcome once again. Your performance today, I mean, truly astounding. It looked like you were floating out there. How did it feel to be in your shoes?
Yeah, first thing, hello, nice to see you guys again. And yeah, I mean, it was a good game from me, but I think overall we played really good as a team. So we worked as a team and I got the freebies, you know, like it's simple as that.
Yeah, honestly, I was wondering, you know, yesterday you were on Shield's duty and you were like, you know what, get me out the Shield, we'll see myself unleashed. I think we saw that today, looking at your statistics, looking at you into the game. It felt like today was you were basically at the heart of the strategy, at the heart of Geekay first and foremost, stopping all of the attacks on Rebel's side. Are you going to be in a floating role like this very often, or is it just map by map?
I mean, I think it depends on the map and on the opponent we play as well, you know, like we knew that the Shields is not the best pick against Rebels because of the operators that they play, and we have to punish them, you know, play aggressive siege kind of, and that's why we kind of went off the Shields and asked for sometimes on the Shield. But yeah, that was a kind of a game plan that we wanted to follow, you know, rather than me just getting off the Shields.
Grubby, talk to me about the game plan actually, because I thought it was perfect. Did you see something in their game yesterday that made you think actually we can take down these guys on Chalet? Because I'm seeing you go to Chalet against them, the Dokkaebi ban, the Montaigne ban in particular. Was that all part of a game plan? Maybe you watched their game last night?
Yeah, it was kind of the game plan, like some of the certain defense operator picks was completely against them because we knew how they play, how they force the plays and how they want to play, and we spotted a pattern that they never change. For every defense they never change, and for every attack, and we said, okay, it's time to do this, guys. We can, maybe we're gonna suffer against the Cappy, Grim Open, you know, like the solid Snake Demos, but we knew that like the operators that we're gonna ban will be more helpful for us than them, you know, because they will have to deal with more stuff that we bring, for example, Thorn, like the castle barricades, you know, like the Solis and everything. Like we just knew that it's gonna work against them, and yeah, that's all, you know. We just put time into it, and the effort paid off, you know.
Nice. I was just going to ask about the castle actually, because the castle forces them to bring some kind of soft breach. Was that the game plan of bringing that? Because you did bring it quite a lot.
Yeah, we knew that they don't bring anything to counter the castle, and we also knew that they won't ban it. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna run it every round. And then, you know, they played the Lion, for example, or Sense on the buffer window, but the window was castled off, so they were just losing their time to clear it, and we were just retaking space meanwhile, you know. So it was kind of like very based on the game plan we had.
Grubby, is this the kind of performance, 18 kills, that we can expect to see from you going forward? I mean, I have to ask.
I wanted to drop 20, but I died like a bot in one of the rounds, so I said, oh, it's fair enough, you know. But yeah, I wanted to drop 20, but I didn't even knew that. I'm like, I'll be honest with you guys, I was just floating, like on every defense. I wasn't really thinking what I do. I was just like playing the game, like, you know, I spotted something, so I was instant doing it, you know, like same with the Solis, like flanking, jumping out, like it was, I think I was kind of like in the flow state, you know, that you just don't think you do your best and everything works, you know. And I think the game was like this for me, that like no matter what I would do, like spamping, no spamping, I would just get a freebie, you know, on the map. So yeah, that was a really good game from me, you know.
Incredible. Thank you so much, man. Congratulations on another win, and yeah, maybe we'll talk to you again next week.
Yeah, thank you. See you guys next week.